Howdy y'all, we have the AMC Rebel Machine here by Hot Wheels. I've seen this model in a couple other of my subscriptions, so after I saw it at the store I thought I'd pick it up. I think it's a pretty cool looking vehicle from the 70s, or 60s actually. So let's take a look-see. The AMC Rebel, I guess, is a mid-sized car of its day, and I think it was available between 1967 and 1970. Sorry, this is really in there. It was replaced by the Matador. It was considered a low-priced muscle car. I don't know what low-priced meant back then. I wasn't even born yet. So the machine, I guess, is this particular AMC Rebel. Maybe it's a trim package or like the top of the line, I guess. These photos, I think these photos are from a 1970, but they look very similar to this casting that Hot Wheels did, so I think go with it. Although the paint job isn't 100% the same. At least it's red, white, and blue. Alright. Wikipedia, although it's questionable if it's correct, but it says that this is a shorter wheelbase version based on the full-size Ambassador. I don't even know what an AMC Ambassador looks like. So it's another case of, or really, I didn't even know about this car. I never knew this car existed. I only knew about the AMC Eagle because I worked with someone that had one, and the AMC Pacer, which is a comical economy vehicle. I think that's all I know. Oh, and the AMC Gremlin, that's another interesting one. Those are the only three AMCs I knew about, but I never knew about the Ambassador or this thing. Alright, so naturally we got the Hot Wheels here, and they're staggered, bigger in the rear. The printing here wasn't perfect, but we have to remember this is a very inexpensive toy here. So when you factor that in, it's actually quite fantastic. The door handle, I kind of feel like there's a bump there. Yeah, I feel a bump there. There's also a bump here for the marker, although there's no actual orange on it, which is weird. You know, if you're going to print these colors. Same here, nothing back here. Alright. So the front end, you know, it's just being black plastic, but it's got the molded details there. I guess I'm going to add some paint there, not a problem. Go to the top. We have this induction cowl or whatnot. A little black paint there and there. What I like is that Hot Wheels actually got this little bump here. I'm totally wrong usually, but I'm gonna guess this is actually a tachometer or something. That was something that came on muscle cars as an option sometimes. I mean, excuse me. I mean, why else would there be a recess there? So if anyone can confirm, what is this bump here? Oh yeah, the tampo printing, not so good there. I could maybe polish that out. Yeah, that's not so good either. Well, anyways, cast it in detail there. No paint around the window trim, although it could be done because they actually molded in a line here, a depression here. So, same back here. They molded in, well, not so much here. Fades because the white paint is filling in the groove. But I have a suspicion Hot Wheels designed this casting to have a premium version of this where they'll have silver paint around the window trim. Or, please let me know, is there already a premium version of this in the history of Hot Wheels? Have they already released it? I just don't know. I haven't been collecting too long. Alright, going to the back. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's all chromed plastic, but yeah, you get the two taillights there, these little bumperettes, and an exhaust pipe there and there. So it's part of the bottom. Yeah, and they do turn down on the real photograph, so I think that's alright. Naturally, these tires are a bit unrealistic, but again, it's a Hot Wheels. Copyright 2020. So I'm also curious, is this a new casting, you know, from last year? Or is this just an updated mold? You know, have they done this thing, like, a long time ago, or just relatively new? I think it looks good. What do you guys think? Let's check the scale of this thing. So, the internet tells me the wheelbase of this vehicle is 2896. So, let's get the calipers out. It's actually pretty 45.5. Well, yeah, I would say it's 164. You know, I didn't measure that axle to axle 100% correct, so I'm pretty sure it's actually around 164. So that's a pleasant surprise. It doesn't happen all the time, but every now and then we get lucky. So cool. Alright, now. Alright, this time around I got lazy. I decided to not print my own 3D wheels. I had some these wheels and tires laying around from a Greenlight model where it came with this extra set. I can't recall which one it was though, but anyways, they worked alright. Because the rear Hot Wheels were sunken in so much, I didn't even use spacers. I did clip off the axle a tiny bit, but then basically it's the body that's keeping this thing from shifting left and right. The front, yeah, again, it's the body, the friction of the tire rubbing up in there that keeps the spacing. I did drill it apart because, you know, those original wheels were sunken in so much. I don't think I would be able to get this on there unless I drilled it apart. And since it was drilled apart, it gave me the opportunity to experiment with the new paint. So I have this paint here by Vallejo. It's called the Shifters, and they have a whole series of them. I bought a bunch, but this is the first one I'm showing off. It's this colorway here, gold, yellow, burnt orange. And there's a subscription I have in my channel called Barbados Rex. He does a bunch of videos on all the different paints in the hobby industry. So he tests them on spoons and stuff, and I did that myself, but he does it a lot better than I do. So if you're interested in customizing and learning about paint for the models, that's the guy you want to check out. Alright, so since I had it apart, you know, I painted some silver here and orange and black there, added some marker details, these side markers, some red Sharpie for the tail lights, a little black Sharpie inside the exhaust tips. But the highlight really is this interior, you know, this color shift interior. Let me focus again. There we go. So you can see it, right? It's shifting for sure. It primarily looks green until a certain angle, and then it goes orange or reddish or something like that. So it's interesting. It really spruces up the model. I'm going to try it on, you know, other colors on actual exteriors of some cars. Alright, let's compare it to the one other AMC I have. It is possible that the wheels came from this Greenlight, which is this Matador. Let me get them up on the solar thing. So that Matador is such an ugly car that I had to get it. I think it's actually cool looking because it has such like a weird big nose on it. I think this Rebel Machine though is just an attractive looking muscle car. It's just it just looks cool, and yeah, I'm glad I got that one. So, in summary, I think we lucked out on this Hot Wheels. It's actually close to 1/64 scale. It doesn't look out of place, and yeah, I'm happy I got it. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you in the next Hot Wheels video. Thanks.